Hey Aquarius, welcome to November 2019. In November, you are the belle of the ball. You're extremely popular and you're really loving your work. I see you truly into your work that you're doing, that you are very passionate about it. The caution here is, though, you don't want to let your work take over your life, because that could be a bit of a challenge for you here in November, because you're so into it, yet your relationships, your personal life could feel a bit neglected. So there's this face-off going on between home and family and your career and your professional development at this time, because you have such a big focus there. You have Venus entering Sagittarius on the 1st, and then the Sun will sextile Saturn and trine Neptune on the 8th. And Saturn is also sextiling Neptune on the 8th. So Saturn, your traditional ruler, is making this awesome aspect to Neptune and the Sun at the same time. And Scorpio rules your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your career achievement, your outward contribution to society. So you're so focused on what you can do out there, and you have tremendous support this month from the universe in your work and what you're doing. And the moon in Taurus on the 12th, the full moon in Taurus, is in the area of your foundation, your home. And oppositions are awarenesses that come to us through other people or something outside of us. And this is Taurus in the area of home and family, Sun and Mercury retrograde in the area of career and what you do in the world. And Mars jumps in there into Scorpio on the 19th. And so you are driven. You can't help it. You're going to be very driven this month and in December to move up in whatever you're doing. And you're loving it. Like, you're really into it. You're into your work. You're into moving up in what you're doing. You're into developing yourself through your career. And for some of you, it's like you've put your personal life on the back burner. It's like, I'll deal with you later. And you want to consider, though, are you sacrificing the very things that sustain you to perhaps avoid boredom, which is your arch enemy? You'll do anything to avoid boredom. Or is there this part of you that's rebellious, which is, I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. So there can be the inner child that is just, I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I'm the boss of me. Oh. And then, like, your partner and other people are like, hey, where you been? What are you doing? You know? Well, I'm doing what I want to do because I can. And people do understand. The people in your life understand how committed you are to your work. But what you could do is include them in your decision making. So run it by your partner. Run it by those close to you. Hey, do you know I'm going to be, working late on Thursday night, or I might work through the weekend. Is that okay with you? Did you make any plans for us? That way they don't feel like they're left out in the cold, because you're on a mission. You're on a mission. And it's okay, because you are being very much supported in this area to grow yourself and grow professionally. And so you really feel in that passion to go after what you want in your destiny in the world, profession in the world, reputation in the world. And this Taurus full moon is, it's got some great energy in here. It has Saturn and Pluto in positive energy flow with it. Neptune is in harmonious energy flow with both lights. And that is visionary, spiritual, healing. bug in the ointment is Mercury is retrograde. So there can be setbacks, there can be hiccups, there can be having to redo something at work. Because it's in Scorpio, it just can make you so intense with the work. Like, oh, I got to do this. I got to finish this project, and I have to rework this project. And that's okay, as long as it's not coming at the expense of what you need to sustain you. I know what it's like to have work take over your life, and physically it can just, be very costly. Even when we love what we do. And, this is a very practical energy in here this month, which is good. So it's about, being practical in our approach to whatever we're doing. Not being in a hurry. Getting out of the negative thinking. Setting boundaries with others who are negative. Tapping into your resources and power. It's really cool when Pluto trines the moon, because it gives us such an ability to regenerate ourselves and strengthen. See, this is an opportunity also for you to strengthen your foundation with the Taurus moon here like this, and build up your resources, your energetic, emotional, spiritual, physical, financial resources. And maybe that's why you're feeling so called to focus on work so much, because you want to build up your financial reservoir, which is cool, which is totally understandable. And Mars is sextile Jupiter on the 12th. That could be like a day where you have some sort of breakthrough. And it could be, you get this new idea, you achieve a new goal, or you create a new goal for yourself. It's a very positive, energetic energy. And it's in the Taurus full moon. So it is very empowering and supportive. And, maybe you have this new vision for where you're going and your future and where things are taking you. Like where you want things to go this rest of this year and all of next year. Because you are getting ready for Saturn coming into Aquarius next year. And that's a game changer. That is a huge transformation. But it's good, it's exciting. It's gonna be really good to have planets move into Aquarius. For the planet, for all of us, but especially for you. But the key is to be patient, because yes, there's a lot of positive energy here with Jupiter and Mars, harmonizing with each other, and Saturn and Pluto and Neptune being in harmony with the Scorpio Sun and Mercury and Moon in Taurus. Yet Mercury is still retrograde, and that can delay things and frustrate things. So it's really important to be focused on what you can do and letting go of the rest. Being patient, not being in a hurry, going with the flow. Just going with the flow. And really looking at, diving deep into your own psychology as to, am I using work to avoid dealing with other people, dealing with being bored with other people. This is going to be interesting for you, because you do have this opportunity to really look at what's driving you at this time. What is your truth? Scorpio rules emotional truth. And it's almost like you're under a spell with work, like you're so mesmerized by what you're focusing on and what you're working on right now that you're almost blind to what anybody else is doing. And that can, definitely, your partner can be like, hey, what about me? Why am I on the back burner? So be aware of that. if you're out of balance in that, where you're just so focused on achieving what you want to achieve and accomplish, and others are feeling left behind and left out. Then Mercury stations direct on the 20th. Yay! And Mars moves into Scorpio. So, you're going to be driven in career no matter what you do, the rest of this year. It's okay. It's great that you've got some good things going on and that you're loving what you're doing. That's awesome. And you almost can't help yourself, because now with Mars in there, forget it. Mars is our drive in life, our energy. And so Mars is going to be in this area for a while, and you're just feeling that need to achieve, accomplish, make things happen. Then the Sun enters Sagittarius on the 22nd. Venus moves into Capricorn on the 25th. And then on the 26th, we have the Sagittarius new moon. Now, this is where it's interesting, because your modern ruler, Uranus, is making an inconjunct, just like he was with the Libra new moon and an opposition to the Scorpio new moon, and now another final inconjunct to the Sagittarius new moon here in November, and then in December he'll be trining the Capricorn new moon, which is great. But here there is something that you are, maybe it's even a blind spot, like you're not even aware that you're doing this, that you are, so focused on your goals, so focused on the career, you're so focused on the outer world and what you want to achieve, that you could even be ignoring your own inner child. Like you could be ignoring the part of you that is your soul, and you're just being. It's not about achieving. It's just about being happy. And so that could be brought to your attention, that there's an adjustment needed, and that it is about making time for yourself, making time for that downtime, quiet time, playtime, creative time that isn't associated with work or business or projects or achieving, but is the time that you have to play and have fun. And this is important to allow for this to be addressed. It's no accident Mercury is spending 2 months in Scorpio, which has to do with diving deep into our own shadow, our own psychology, and our emotional truth. And these energies are encouraging us to make adjustments now, to change and try something new, which you love to do. Hey, that rhymes. Try something new, which you love to do. Because Uranus always rewards us when we reach out for new experiences. And we reach out and try a new approach to something, a new technique. And we're innovating. And then that way we are finding solutions to what is challenging us. And Venus is trining Uranus. And she is trining Uranus at the Sagittarius new moon. And Jupiter is right at the end of Sagittarius. He's getting ready to go into Capricorn. He's also trining Uranus, which is really cool. So we have Jupiter and Venus trining Uranus, and then on the 28th, the moon moves into Capricorn and is trining Uranus. So this can be, a tremendous healing for you, an opportunity to pay it back to your personal life, pay it back to your inner child, pay it back to those who love you and are in your life. This is an opportunity for you to pay it back at Thanksgiving. Here in the States, it's Happy Thanksgiving. So it's a holiday weekend. It's a long weekend. So make sure, if you're in the States, that you're taking that long weekend, or wherever you are. Take a long weekend. Make sure, take some time off those last 4 days of November, and do something wonderful with your partner, or if you're single, this is a really good time to go out and meet someone new. There could be a new love, someone who's very loyal, you can trust, and a great companion. So, okay, so go crazy the first part of the month and just be at work and work, and focus, and let your friends know, partner, whoever, that you're going to plan on being with them for a nice long weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at the end of November. And that'll give everyone something to look forward to. And maybe you could even give them an assignment to, a holiday, we could go away, and where could we go? Where would you like to go? I'll let you plan it. And that way you're doing the balance between personal achievement, career achievement, personal life, home, family. And so this is a wonderful way for you to end the month and go into December. So for those of you open for love, available for love, yeah, if you could just, if you're not so busy at work, this could be a time where you meet someone who is just wonderful and someone you could even make a commitment to. So this could be a time where you meet someone really good, but you have to have, you got to be out there. You have to be showing up so that they can find you, unless you meet them through work, which is entirely possible with you. Some of you Aquarians could absolutely be meeting someone through work, and that's cool too. That is good for you. So be open, be available, get yourself out there. For those of you coupled, include your partner in your decision making. Let your partner know you're going to be staying late, or you really have to finish this project, or you just can't help yourself because you just are loving what you're doing right now, and it's a great opportunity for you to get a tremendous done. And it really is, because this is your time of year where the top of your chart is on fire, the planets are moving through, and so when we're in that cycle, it's a time where we really are just blazing in our destiny in the world, our careers, our goals, our hopes and wishes, in regards to what we do in the world. And so you can't help it to feel this pull to be at work. And you're the belle of the ball. It's just, you are the bee's knees. And so, you're hot stuff. Hot stuff, baby. And so everybody wants you. And you are kind of loving it, which is great, which is awesome. So career's going fantastic for you here in November and December. And you're going to be taking advantage of it. And, you could be moving up in what you're doing. You could be given a new project that's very exciting for you. Maybe for some of you, you're starting a new business that you're just loving and finding very exhilarating and energizing and just where you want to be. Money looks good too. There can be, more money in here for you. You're making more money. You're being offered bonus money. Your business is expanding, new clients, new customers, and so on. And so the money is flowing. Yay! Health, if you're burning the candle on both ends, it's going to catch up to you. And that Taurus full moon is going to point it out. And then when we get to the Sagittarius new moon, then you're really going to need to make some sort of change and transition. And that's important too. So be aware of where you're at and where you need to make a change. And there's so much going on outside of my house today. That's why I'm looking out, because people are walking by the windows and distracting. So let me pull it back here. Make sure you take good care of you. I just got to tune in spiritually and see what else I get. This is an exciting time for you. You are incredibly popular. here in November and December. But don't let it overtake you. Don't let it speed you up. It's okay to slow it down a bit. Take one bite out of that elephant at a time. Don't try to consume the whole elephant at once. It is exciting though. It's like the universe is laughing with you, and they want you to laugh. Like, find something to laugh about every day so that you are bringing that joy to your own inner child and to everyone on your path, because it's just very helpful for you to remember to keep laughing and find what makes you laugh. That good belly laugh, like that deep, deep belly laugh, is very important for you, Aquarius. So laugh. And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing my videos. Aquarius, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And thank you for all you new people for subscribing. Yay! And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Aquarius, you're the belle of the ball. Keep laughing.